YouTube. This is going to be a short about how I worked for a nutritionist and now I'm carnivore. So I clean houses and I'm also a personal assistant. I will do, whatever you need me to do. And so this gentleman asked me if I would make his salads and his juices. And I had to do that every week. I think it was on Wednesdays, and I would come out and I would make all of his salads and all his juices, and I was curious about that, and he was at a certain age, and he seemed very well fit, and he had a lot of land and a beautiful home and all these cars and sells juicers, and I bought into it, and I really believed, because a lot of the things that he did tell me, just about government or about plastic and just a lot of stuff is true. But, he would always feed his dogs raw meat, and he didn't feed them dog food. They would get raw meat and salads. And so I worked for him for quite a while, and then my life evolved and I moved out of that town. And however, how it all happened, but anyway, so I ventured on my own, and I'm always seeking truth. I want to know things that I wasn't taught from a child on. I was taught what we were learned in the education system, and then everything else, like I was really basically on my own all my life anyway. My mother and father had worked really, really hard, and so I didn't really know things, honestly. And so just seeking the truth and watching other people on YouTube. And what inspired me most is seeing successes. So I can be told all kinds of things, but I'm from Missouri. I'm from the show me state. You have to show me, because I don't believe you unless you show me. So just seeing these beautiful results from these people on YouTube, and then listening to Dr. Ken Berry, Jordan Peterson, and Joe Rogan. That's where I heard it first, at work. And I'm like, this is interesting, because I was pretty much keto anyway, and then just hearing the carnivore, and I'm like, okay, so in January is when I started carnivore, but I would still like eat a whole thing of strawberries, or I would buy a watermelon, but my belly was still so big. If you go back and watch some of my videos, my stomach just looked so bloated and big, and I couldn't get rid of that either. And I work hard. Like, I have a few jobs, so I'm always running around. I'm always helping others. And so I just decided, okay, and March 23rd, maybe a little sooner, but I just went totally carnivore. And a lot of it had to do with my doctors too, because in October, I had a bad infection, and I'll make a video about that. Yeah, I had a really bad infection, and they did surgery on me 3 times. The first doctor had no idea what she was doing, and she even kind of did something. But anyway, I'll make a video about it. And so then I was like, I don't trust these people. I want to know the truth. Like, they're obviously don't know. I know more than them. And so I just went full-blown carnivore, and it has been insane. Like, the results from it. Like, I knew I wanted to be healthy, but I had no idea I was going to cure everything. I had no idea that that I was going to cure all these problems that the doctor said that I was going to have forever, because a doctor told me I had bone spurs on my back and I was never going to get rid of my neuropathy. I was told I had hepatitis C and I was never going to get rid of that. And, I can get rid of it, but I had to take 8 weeks worth of medication, which I still have the whole bag of medication. I had arthritis in my fingers, and so, yeah. And, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be open-minded enough to be able to listen to others and not, just follow everybody else, and think for myself. Yeah. And then have the discipline and the strength to do this, because it is hard. I am human. I love cheesecake. I love all things that taste good, just like everybody else. And so, yeah, I'm just grateful that God separated me from the nutritionist and gave me time to think for myself and take what he had, the education and stuff that he had given me, but and use it in a different form, but in carnivore. And so, yeah, that's how I worked for a nutritionist and then transferred to carnivore. So you guys think for yourself, and you guys have a blessed day. I love each and every one of you. Bye.